If you're gonna be an entrepreneur or freelancer today, the first thing you gotta learn is to fucking say no right now. Not later, not when you feel ready, now. Do not wait for life to slap you into it. Cause let me be brutally honest with you. Everybody's gonna want something from you. Your time, your attention, your energy, validation, your creative bandwidth, whatever. I promise. People don't rob you with guns, they rob you with access. Not intentionally. Look, I'm not trying to paint anybody in a bad light, but it is what it is. Now, you ever notice this? Like, you ever notice when you start building something for yourself, suddenly people think you're available 24/7. They'll hit you with, bro, you got a minute? Can you come do this real quick? Can you come help me move? Can you stop what you're doing and come talk to me? Listen, none of those things sound evil, but when you add them up, they take hours, days, weeks off your life. Now, let me give you an example. I knew this kid, super talented artist, super talented. Paint like the perfect portrait or like cars, landscapes, all sorts of stuff like that. And every few weeks, he'd throw these personal art gallery events in his yard. But here's the thing. He didn't actually want feedback. It kind of seemed like he wanted more so attendance and attention. He expected everyone he knew to show up, clap, smile, perform support, and, just treat it like it was damn near their full-time job. And one of his close friends, a freelancer who was on the grind, tried to support him at first. But when that freelancer friend said one day, he was like, look, I can't make it tonight. I got deadlines. It became this whole thing. Like, the artist started hitting him with the silent treatment, side comments, passive aggressive energy. Stuff no friend should really have to deal with. Eventually, the freelancer had to choose himself. He realized every yes to these gallery nights was a no to his own future. Simple and plain. I don't know how else to put it. And when he finally enforced that boundary, it caused friction. Their friendship faded, and just know that the freelancer, he didn't regret saying no for a second. Because if someone can't respect your boundaries, they were never standing with you in the first place. I personally lost some friends over this, and I'd lose them again. It is what it is. I'm not cold-hearted, but look, if you can't put yourself first in life, then you're pretty much done, let alone as a freelancer. You might as well say no to your own dreams and just pack it up and clock in somewhere safe if you're not going to learn how to say no. And let's be real. Some people just don't respect boundaries. Some people are self-centered and they think the world revolves around them. And it might take a freelancer who knows how to say no to give that person that little bit of a reality check, I'll say, to set them on, do some course correction. It's needed. So look, anyway, here's the truth. Of course you want to maintain your relationships. Of course you got to love your people, show love to your family, all that. But in freelancing, it's not for the weak. You can't just be out here saying yes to everything that people are going to throw at you. You don't need everybody's support. You just need everybody to respect your boundaries. Respecting your boundaries is worth 1,000,000 tons of support. Support without respect is fake. Soak that in. Advice without respect is just noise. Just like how love without respect is control. So don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to give you a list right now. You write it down, memorize it, tattoo it on your forehead if you have to. I really don't care. These are the things you're going to have to learn to say no to. Say no to the last minute favors that break your workflow. Say no to projects that really don't match your value. Say no to clients who bargain with you like it's some kind of yard sale or always want to talk you down or just drain you of your energy. Say no to hanging out in the middle of your workday. That's tempting as an entrepreneur. You're gonna have to learn some discipline. Say no to people who only call you when they're bored and lonely. Yeah, that's some energy vampire type of business right there. Say no to being the free therapist to everybody. Say no to, draining relationships. Say no to that gossip, drama, emotional clutter. Get all of that out your system. Say no to quick questions that end up being 40 minutes. People want to throw at you. Say no to opportunities that don't align with the direction you're trying to go. Say no to your own procrastination when it tries to act up. So that's when you got to learn to say no to yourself. You catch yourself drifting off, scrolling, doom scrolling, say no to yourself. Keep that same energy with yourself. And yeah, sometimes you got to say no even to really close friends or family if they're not respecting your boundaries. Hopefully you don't have that problem. I luckily don't have that problem, but some people do. Some people attract that energy because they don't know how to say no. And every no that you give the world is a yes that you give to yourself. It's not considered selfish. And if you want to build something real, if you ever want that freedom, you got to be about it. If you ever want time to yourself, you want to have peace of mind, simple. Learn to fucking say no. Sorry to be blunt. Welcome to Freelance Warfare. Soak it in, and I'll see you on the next one.